Today we will be discussing some important issues that can affect students, including bullying, depression, and suicide. Because of the serious nature of these topics, we ask for your attention and respect. Sometimes these things can be difficult for students, and if you find yourself experiencing strong emotions and the need to step out of a room or visit with a counselor during the presentation, please talk to your teacher. Counselors will be on hand during the presentation. Thank you.
When someone decides they want to commit suicide, most of the time they follow through with it. It's like pulling the pin on a grenade. You're starting a timer. Decimating everyone around you. To this, there's only one solution.
Because depression is huge. Like, it's the biggest, most inclusive club in the world. Like, anyone can join. But its biggest trick is convincing everyone who's part of that club that they're the only member. Isn't that clever? If I was to choose one word, it would be something like overwhelmed. I remember lying in bed one morning and I was overwhelmed because I was trying to remember what feeling happy felt like. Depression had completely taken over my thoughts. It had manipulated and it had lied its way into making me think that ending my own life wasn't just best for me, but actually it would be best for everybody. That is what depression does. It overpowers you. It takes the wheel and it steers you away from everyone and everything you love. And I did something I thought I'd never do. I told someone I didn't know what was going on inside my own head. And after a little conversation about depression, he asked me a question I couldn't believe I hadn't asked myself. He said, "Do you actually want to die, or do you just not want to feel like this anymore?" I thought, what an important distinction to make, because when you're in that fog, you can't ask yourself questions like that. Talking about mental health is what's best for society, because deep down everyone craves human connection.
One of the warning signs of suicide is depression. Depression is a serious mood disorder, but fortunately it is treatable. Some of the signs of depression are feeling hopeless, being grumpy or irritable, and a big sign is that we see students' grades start to drop. If this goes on for more than 2 weeks at a time, we really need to talk with somebody. Suicide is difficult to talk about because there are a lot of myths that surround this topic. Take a minute and read the following myths and facts. When a student is feeling suicidal, they might say things like, "I'm no good," or "You'd be better off without me," or even "I wish I were dead." Please pay attention to these things, and if you hear something like this, report it to an adult. There might also be behaviors you'll start to notice, like they're giving away their belongings, isolating themselves, or doing risky things or putting themselves in danger. If you see any of those warning signs in yourself or in a friend, then it is time to act, acknowledge, care, and tell. Acknowledge that your friend has a problem and that it's serious. Remember to be caring. Let your friend know that you are concerned and that you want to help. If someone you know has reported being suicidal, please tell a trusted adult. You will never regret helping out a friend.
Before you go, can I ask you a question? When's the last time you thought life's worth living? You may think there's only one way out. Can't see beyond the way you feel right now. But if you just bend and not break, if you just bend and not break, oh, at least not today. Ooh. Now I know that this permanence is tempting, that even on a good day life feels empty, but someone's gonna miss you when you're gone. There's so much more to do if you hold on. But if you just bend and not break, say you just bend and not break, oh, at least not today, not today, not today, oh, at least not today, oh, not today, not today, hold on.
Listen, we are not the things we have done, but the things we have overcome. Just take it one day at a time, because your work here is definitely not done. You know.